Today I'm going to be building a team in FC Mobile, but only FC Mobile content creators can decide the players that I'm going to be using in my squad. And once I build that squad, I have to take it into one game of head-to-head, which I have to win, because for every goal that I lose by, I will discard one random player from that final team. Now we have got this amazing, beautiful content creators FC Mobile team right here, and we've got a lot of people in a lot of awkward and funny looking positions. However, the team looks absolutely amazing, 119 rated. Go ahead and tag each and every single person that is in this squad right now, this beautiful, amazing looking squad, so that they can be able to see this, so that they can be able to watch this. I actually want them to be able to see this amazing looking squad and the squad builders, so go ahead and tag them. So let's go ahead and begin with the goalkeeper position. And as we can see, in the goalkeeper we have got iloverocky, and iloverocky is absolutely amazing. He is so charismatic, so funny, so energetic, so his content is absolutely amazing. And today he's playing in the goalkeeper position. The only reason for that, he strikes me more as a left wing or a left back or something like that, but the only reason he's playing in the goalkeeper position is because he is a big fan of Manchester City, and I am actually going to be using one of their players in the goalkeeper position. I'm going to be using Gianluigi Donnarumma, their new signing. He is going to be my goalkeeper for today because iloverocky likes Manchester City, so we have to use a Manchester City player. So he's going to be my goalkeeper, 104 rated gold ranked, and our team rating is now setting at a 72. So let's go ahead now and take a look again at this team, this beautiful looking team, and let's go on for our left back. And in our left back we've got Rocky FC. Now I don't watch too much of Rocky FC, but I've definitely watched some of his content, and it is absolutely amazing. The card reviews, each and every single time before you buy a card or claim a card, you can see that he's going to review the card, and you can start thinking, should I buy this, should I not buy this? So he's absolutely amazing, and I do not know his favorite player or his favorite club. However, I am going to be using a player whose name begins with the letter R, just like Rocky FC. So I am going to be using Roberto Carlos. He's going to be my left back because his name begins with an R, and let's put him into the squad. Our team rating is now sitting at a 76. So let's go ahead now and get our first center back. And in the center back position we have got none other than the ball-toucher, and the ball-toucher is absolutely, he's hilarious. If you watch his videos, they're absolutely hilarious, and I think I'm actually going to try out Sus FC because they have actually been cooking in FC Mobile, so I actually want to see, can they help me in FC Champion. But the ball toucher is one of our center backs, and the reason he's one of our center backs is because I actually like a player featuring from Sus FC is going to be here today, and that player is going to be none other than the GOAT of football, Harry Maguire. And Harry Maguire is going to be my center back. He's going to be featuring from Sus FC from the ball toucher, and he is going to be my center back for today. So let's go ahead, and our team rating is now sitting at a 79. So let's go ahead now and get the center back position. And in the other center back we have got the Pep Guardiola of FC Mobile, and it's none other than demysterio. Demysterio is in our FC Mobile team here, and he's a center back. And if you see demysterio in the center back position, you already know who I'm going to choose. But before we go there, demysterio cannot realistically play as a center back in real life. Let's just be honest about that. He is way too, he's just not built for it. He's just not built for it. He can play as a winger, but he's just not built for the center back position. However, his favorite center back is, and his favorite center back is, before we go there, demysterio is actually a very great content creator, and he is one of the GOATs of FC Mobile. There is 4 GOATs for me personally, and he is one of them. So let's go ahead now. His favorite player that we're going to be using is Lucio, because I think the first time I heard of how good Lucio's card was from demysterio. So I'm going to go ahead and use Lucio in the center back position. He is going to take our team rating to an 82. So let's go ahead now and get our first right back. And in the right back position we've got stopde. stopde posts from here to there. Sometimes he's not really consistent, however he's one of the biggest names in the community. So today he's going to be in the right back position, and I don't know his favorite player, I do not know his favorite club. I think it might be Arsenal, but today I'm going to be using a player whose name also begins with an S because of stopde. Stopde starts with an S. So the player that I'm going to use, the only right back that I could find was Semedo. So Semedo is going to be my right back. He's 107 rated, unfortunately. However, he's going to be my right back, and our team rating is now sitting at an 86. And let's go ahead now and get our first center mid. And as you can see in the center mid here, we have got fcbrown. I feel like demysterio would have wanted to be in the center mid, but I wouldn't be able to use Lucio. So in the center mid we have got fcbrown, and he is the GOAT of F2P content on YouTube. The GOAT of F2P, that has to be fcbrown, and no matter how many subs somebody can get, even if somebody surpasses one of these GOATs one day, they will remain the OGs. So in his position, we're actually going to be using one of the greatest center mids of all time, and that is none other than Ruud Gullit. And it's one of his favorite cards that is actually in his team. That's why I'm going to be using this. I know his favorite player is Lionel Messi, but I'm going to be using Ruud Gullit today to represent fcbrown in the center mid position. So he's going to take our team rating up to a 90 rated. In the other center mid position, as we can see here, we have got Stanman, and yes, that is Stanman in the center mid position, and it's obvious who we're going to be using here. If you don't know already, then you probably don't watch Stanman. Stanman is not really a part of the fcmobile content creators community, or whatever you want to call it, but he does release videos from time to time about fcmobile. So I actually decided to include him over here. And Stanman, our center mid, is going to be none other than Zidane, because that is his favorite card. He is always talking about or posting videos about Zidane, so Zidane is going to be our other center mid. And let's go here, Zidane, and our team rating is now sitting at a 93. So let's go ahead now to some exciting things. The attack is finally here. I know this is the most exciting part here, and let's start off with the left wing. And in the left wing we actually have speed, and the reason for that is because he might not be a part of the community that we've got here, the small community that we have. However, he has done some legendary and the most memorable pack openings in history, so for that reason he is going to be a part of this team, and he fits the criteria of the team I'm trying to build here. And obviously, if you're going to be using speed, the only player that you're going to be using is obviously going to be Cristiano, so he's going to have to be in the left wing position today. So let's go ahead and put Cristiano in the left wing position, and there he is, left wing position, and our team rating is now sitting at a 98 rated. So let's go ahead now to the striker position, and in the striker position we actually have Kid Tyson FC. And if you had no idea, Kid Tyson FC is very new, and obviously I'm talking about myself right here, and the player that I'm going to be using is going to be none other than Johan Cruyff in the striker position, because he's one of my favorite cards. And Johan Cruyff is, I'm not actually a Barcelona fan, I'm a Real Madrid fan. However, Johan Cruyff's card is absolutely amazing. They are so overpowered, especially this specific one that I'm going to be using here. He is going to be the striker, and our team rating is going to be sitting at a 101. Let's go ahead now and let's move on to the GOAT of fcmobile content, and that is none other than rkreddy. So rkreddy is the GOAT of fcmobile, and even if somebody gets 100 million subs from doing fcmobile one day, he will remain the GOAT, because it all started with him. He may not have been the very first one, but he was the very first one to be this successful and this well known with it. So the GOAT of fcmobile, he is in our striker position, and it's actually strange. I do not think he could play as a striker, but I don't know, maybe he's very fast. Actually, I've never actually watched him play. There's a video of him playing with demysterio, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I don't know what position he could play, but today he is in the striker position. So I'm going to be using him in the striker position, and the player that's going to be representing him is going to be his GOAT, and his GOAT is none other than Lionel Messi. I would be using R9, but it doesn't feel right to have CR7 and then not have Lionel Messi in the video, so we're going to be having Lionel Messi in the other striker position, and our team rating is now going to be sitting at 104. And now for the fourth and final GOAT of FC Mobile, and it's obviously none other than vishyfc. He's absolutely amazing, the most charismatic, the most energetic person that you are going to see. Absolutely lovely, and he puts so much time and so much effort into the things that we watch, so he actually cares about what we are saying. So he's absolutely amazing, and today he's playing in the right wing position, and that's because one of his favorite cards is the Gareth Bale card. Just like me, he's a Madrid fan, so one of his favorite cards is the Gareth Bale card, and he also likes Marco van Basten, but I already have the striker positions filled out, so I'm going to be using none other than Gareth Bale in the right wing position. And Gareth Bale is going to be our right winger, and our team rating, our final team rating is 110. So this is the final team. Now we are going to take this beautiful looking team into one game of head to head, which I have to win, because for every goal I lose by, one random player is going to have to be discarded here. So let's go ahead and get into this match. Okay, and now we have found our opponent, so let's go ahead and see what is going to happen. Our opponent is 114 attack, 112 midfield, and 114 defense, and our team looks like we started playing FC Mobile yesterday, so it is actually very bad. This is so mismatched, but both of us are in FC Champion. Like I said, these matches are now going to be easy. We're both in FC Champion, and it's going to be one heck of a match. And there is our beautiful looking content creators team right there, and here his team. He's got Diego Forlan. The moment you see Diego Forlan and Gareth Bale, you know that you're cooked, because the cards are going to, it's going to be one heck of a match. So let's go ahead and see here, and Lionel Messi is going to be starting us off, and we are already lagging. The Wi-Fi already does not want me to win this match. So now I'm facing two opponents. I'm facing the Wi-Fi, and I'm facing this guy's 115 or 116 rated team, or 114. I didn't check the rating. Here's Cristiano on the ball. Cristiano on the ball, and he cuts. And let's see what we're going to do here. We pass to Zinedine Zidane, and we tried to pass to Cruyff, but that did not work. I actually wanted to pass to Cristiano, but we tried to pass to Cruyff instead. Here we've got Zidane on the ball now. Ruud Gullit. Now back to Zidane. What a pass. And let's see here. And we actually scored the first goal. That is absolutely amazing. Zinedine Zidane. So that's Stanman right there. Stanman Zidane is absolutely amazing. You are not wrong about that. So Zidane scores up the first goal and puts us in the lead. Let's see here. Let's go and play the second part of this. And the MS is just so bad. The ping is very high. It's very difficult to play these matches, but you just have to bear with it, because otherwise otherwise you can't play the game. And here on the attack, but Lucio makes an amazing tackle. So demysterio right there. Here we go. We've got Bale on the right wing, Bale on the right wing, Bale on the right wing. Let's see what we can do here. Gareth Bale, and it's a goal, just like that. vishyfc, you know exactly what you're talking about when you talk about Gareth Bale. Absolutely amazing. A pace beast, a pace machine. He's absolutely amazing. That is absolutely phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. We've got Roberto Carlos here, Ruud Gullit, and now we've got Lionel Messi. We've got Johan Cruyff. Chips it to Lionel Messi. Is this going to be a goal? No, Lionel Messi is too short for Bazagli. Bazagli is absolutely amazing actually. And here we go. Now we are under attack. Diego Forlan. We have to keep this lead. We could easily go 3-2 down very easily. And here we go. We've got Nelson Semedo on the ball. Passes to Gareth Bale, and now Gareth Bale. Let's see if we can cook again. We're good now. Lionel Messi. Pass to Johan Cruyff on the ball, and that is exactly why I like Johan Cruyff. That is exactly outside of the boot. He could have used his 5-star rated, but no, outside of the boot. He just wanted to flex there. Let's see now. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball, Lionel Messi, Zinedine Zidane again, Johan Cruyff on the ball once again, and we're trying to dribble here, but it is not working. We've got Gareth Bale. I don't know why I passed the ping is just, it's so difficult. Just the glitches and sticks sometimes, and I passed in the wrong direction. And now we reach first half. First half is finished, and we are 3 goals up to nothing. The second half is now underway. Let's see here. Diego Forlan kicks the ball and he immediately gives the ball to us for some reason. This thing just sticks sometimes. And now we've got Vinny Jr. on the ball. We might concede the... Oh, we do not concede the first goal. Okay, Iloverocky, you are onto something with Manchester City there, but I'm not a Manchester City fan. So that was a good save though from Gianluigi Donnarumma. They've actually got two giants in the team now. They've got a gigantic goalkeeper and a mammoth of a striker. So they should be dangerous this season. And we pass the ball to Lionel Messi here. Let's see, are we going to score the goal? Oh my word, what an amazing tackle. He's passing circles around us. We've got Diego Forlan and we've got Gareth Bale, and oh, Gareth Bale scores from the other side. Technically we can still say Vishy is onto something, but well, it's the wrong Gareth Bale that just scored here. So let's see now if we can maintain our lead and get the win for this match here. And we've got Ruud Gullit on the ball. Okay, and we actually passed into the opponent there, and now we are under attack again. And this is how it happens, the EA script, this is how it happens, but we are not a victim of it today. Lionel Messi on the ball and he passes to the wrong person. This match is just, there's 3 opponents in this match, and here we go. And Roberto Carlos makes the tackle. Now we've got Johan Cruyff. We have got Lionel Messi now on the ball and Barzagli, and that is game, set, match. So we win the match 3-1, which means we did not have to discard anybody. But that was absolutely fun. That was absolutely amazing. That was the content creators squad builder right there. That was absolutely amazing. So that was that. If you enjoyed that, then go ahead and drop a like, drop a sub, and go ahead and tag all these people that are in this squad builder. Go ahead and tag them so that they can see the squad builder, so that they can watch it, and maybe we can do a collab or something. So go ahead and tag them and let's see what can happen, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.